microphone is working, because I'm wondering if the wind is going to be a problem. So tell me if the microphone is good or bad. John Keegan, good to see you. Heather? Heather, tell me if you're the Heather from the Suicide Boys show. Going through the lobby now. Okay, I made it past the front desk, coming outside. I think it may be too cold for me to be in a t-shirt today. I may have to go back and get something. Man, it's chilly out here. This is amazing. Look, when I'm used to Texas and it's 75 degrees as a low temperature, and here it is 50 degrees, it's another world out here. This is amazing. I love it. Ladybugs, good to see you. David, Pico Orbs, Adrian, Vincent, welcome to my home until Sunday. Yep, I'm back. I'm gonna run, see if that works. Tell me if y'all can hear me. Washington gets really cold weather. I tell you, I love this cold. Kenzie, good to see you. Amaya, the day is going great. It's only 9:30 here, so I've got a full day ahead of me, and I'm excited about it. Did everybody see the title of the stream today? Hey, Mom, Mary Stevens in the house. Everybody say W Mary, because she is the greatest Mimi ever. And she's my mom. Love her. Thanks for being here. My mom thought I was in Washington, D.C. and sent me a text this morning about potential things to do in Washington, D.C. And I said, we're at the other Washington, though. Oh, man. All right. It's so good to see y'all. Heather, I didn't see that. If you are, are you the same one? Because I feel like we've messaged back and forth, and I get confused. So please tell me. I don't want to give too much information away, but anyway, it's good to see y'all. Yeah, so I thought I'd title the live stream Trump or Kamala, and I kind of wondered who would come into the live stream with a title like that, and then who would want to talk about a title like that, because I have particular issues around talking about things like that. And it's not just politics. It could be faith, it could be career situations, it could be money. There's all kinds of different things, but I thought Daniel would like the title of that anyway, because Daniel puts it out not in a Tom way at all. Like, Daniel just does his own thing, and he admits it. He says, this is who I am. Love me or hate me, at least you know who I am, right? Like the stream, or me and Daniel will get itchy band. Please like the stream, y'all. Come on, there's 40 people in here, and there's only 7 likes. I've got to get a hoodie on. I'm too cold out here, and I love saying that. Should have put a poll up, right? Of who would pick who. But I do have issues with that. I want to talk about Trump or Kamala and just our society in general in our country. But it is too dang cold out here, so I'm going to go back inside. Is the microphone working now? This is the water. Trying to avoid people because I don't want to get in an elevator with somebody who I would have to talk to y'all with. It would be kind of awkward. People look, they stare. What do you think, RT? Rocco? I love that question, Rocco. That's a perfect question.
Yeah, have a wonderful day.
Hi. Good to see Tom interacting with people, trying to be polite here. I love the question, Rocco, because That's the real point. Like, tell me what you think about both. Give me your view on both. I would love to give you my view on both because this isn't an either or kind of thing. I think we've gotten too used to either or. And if you're on one side, you're good, and if you're on another side, you're bad. And that's just not okay. So and just like Maple, it's not terrible that an audience leans one way or the other. It really isn't. I'm a Christian, right? I can sit in a room with atheists and enjoy who they are and appreciate their friendship and their kindness if they have it. Like, I can appreciate that. I don't have to judge you just because of your faith belief or not. Same with politics. Okay, back in the room to get a cover for me. Where should I leave y'all right now? Right here. Okay, everybody stay right there. Okay, and I'm gonna take this off. Okay, much better. Put this thing on. There. Okay. Tell me if the sound is okay. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me how the sound is and how the connection is, by the way. All right. I want to see if the sound is okay because I'm trying to figure out if I need to use this microphone or if I need to use the AirPods I have if I go outside. And is the connection okay? Trying to see if this thing smells okay. All right. Man, this lighting is really good right here. I could sit right here. Look at the lighting. Like, I could do a reaction right here. And by the way, what songs am I missing out on that I'm out of town and I can't get? I can't do any reactions. Last night I was freaking out because I thought Rodway was going to drop a song. And then I was looking and it's like, I think Kendrick Lamar's dropped a song. Did Eminem drop music too? I don't know. Oh, Preston, what did you think of the debate? I was disappointed by the debate all around, 100%. Everybody always asks my political opinions, and I'll give you my honest opinions. This whole thing on politics in our country in America. I said this to somebody yesterday. It's like going to a restaurant and the food's not very good, and you've got to choose between two meals, and neither one's going to be your favorite. And there are parts of it that might not taste good, and there are parts of it that might taste good, but you're trying to pick the better of the two meals. And I get very disappointed in debates when I hear people talk about other people And what I want people to talk about, you know me, what I want people to talk about is you, what you are going to do, what you stand for, who you are as a leader. I want to hear that, because if you come to see me as a therapist, I'm going to talk about what I think I can do for you, what I practice like, what my beliefs are in terms of therapy and as a person. And I'm going to tell you who I am. I'm not going to tell you who you're supposed to be. And I don't like the blame game. I don't like throwing people under the bus. I don't like name calling. I don't like any of that. It's not who I am. But unfortunately, in our country, we have choices that we have to pick. And you're not going to get a great choice. I'm sorry. Either way in this whole thing, there's not a great choice. Nick, I hope you're here to filter me. Nick Stevens is VP. Hello, good to see you. Go to reaction. Go to RT Mental Breakdown, please. That's our new channel, RT Mental Breakdown. That's where all our mental health content's going. Please go follow that. Please, 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 if you want to do me any favor, because we're trying to spread mental health awareness to the world, please go to RT Mental Breakdown and thank Hollow, because Hollow is the one who thought of the name. And I love seeing y'all talk about politics inside the live stream. That's really cool, because y'all can go back and forth and not me. And let's be honest. Let's be totally honest about politics in America right now. They are going to say whatever they need to say. And you have to filter through a lot, and you've got to dig through a lot. You can't just believe everything you see. You can't believe everything you read. Please. I can't stand people who, and I appreciate people, but it's when people feel like they are so intelligent and so knowledgeable and so wise that they know everything. Because when people get in my office and they start telling me what, like, okay, I'll get a couple in my office, right, who's having marital problems. Well, you know why? Okay, I'm giving you an example. This isn't every couple, but here's one example. Couple comes in, marital problems. Well, the wife wanted them to come to therapy because they've been fighting a lot lately. It's very stressful. The husband, trying to get my hat straight, the husband has been cranky, irritable, not home as much, blah, blah, blah. Classic man thing. The husband will tell me all the problems. He'll tell me what's wrong. He'll tell me what needs to be done to fix it. And I look at him and I'm like, well, you're sitting here. It sounds like you already have the answers to everything. So I'm not sure why you're here. Okay, I will say that to people in a very nice way. I'm not sure why you're here because you just kind of told me what you thought the problem. And he'll say, yeah, I don't know why I'm here because I don't think we need to be here. To me, everything's fine. I mean, I don't understand why she's got a problem. And I said, well, you're here because she sees something you don't. And for me, just telling you, me as a husband, like if my wife has a problem, we have a problem because I love her, I care about her, and she's not going to throw me under the bus and just call me into a therapy session because she has nothing else to do. I want people to understand that you can't know everything. You can't. I can't know everything about therapy. And if you ask me about multiple personality disorder or schizophrenia, I don't treat that. I don't know enough about that. If you ask me about trauma, I treat it. I know it. If you ask me about children, I know it. But there's no way somebody can know everything about the political landscape of our world today. So I wish we could at least open that door. Okay? I wish we could do that. And I wish we could also realize we are going to do a whole lot more together than we are apart. And if we fight, fine. If a couple comes in my office and they want to fight all the time, fine. You're not going to get any better. You're not going to get better. And so we have to find a way to at least bring you got to know what you don't know, I think is what I learned a long time ago. Tom, know what you don't know. And if I am wise about what I don't know and I don't go there, then I'm golden because I'm going to talk to you about what I do know. I don't know all the depths of the politics of today's world, but I do know one thing, it's affecting our mental health. I told my son this morning, Tony, I was talking to him just before this, and he's up at college, and he was asking me about the debate Tuesday and how I was feeling about things. And I said, you know what, one thing that's great, I have my faith that everything that's going to happen, that needs to happen, is going to happen. I don't control the election, right? I don't control the decision and the choice, my choice, but I don't control the whole thing. I have to trust that the right thing is going to happen. And you know what? Regardless, I get up, I put my clothes on, I go to work, I try to help people every day. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not going to spend, and I don't want people to spend every day moping, crying, raging, being angry because of the current state of politics in this country. I don't want you to do that because it ruins your chance to be a good husband, a father, a friend, a worker. You know, we can go have a good day in spite of it. Oh man. Sammy, good to see you. There's so many flipping comments. I can't keep up. It's funny that with this topic, we have all these people in the room. Nobody knows anything really. Well, people do know stuff. They do. People do know stuff. The challenge is your mental health affected because of things happening in politics today? Is your mental health affected because of a debate that happens or because of a post that happened on social media? Or because of what somebody says? If somebody comes up to me and they trash the person that I will support in the election, okay. I mean, if you come up to me and trash me as a husband, I'm going to be like, okay, because you know who I'm going to look at? My wife. I'm going to say, how do you think I am as a husband, honey? Like that matters way more. Did you vote Democrat or Republican in the recent elections? And we don't need to talk about that. Like that, you're like really bad. Hit the like button, please. Thank you. Please, please, please. Uh, if I tell you who I voted for, will that change your opinion of me? Yes. Be honest, y'all. Be honest. Be totally honest. If you tell me who you voted for, it will not change my opinion of you. If you tell me what your faith belief is, it will not change my opinion of you. We appreciate you no matter what, both Nick and I. Politics is like war, and war never changes. It's always the same. Sarah, at the end of the day, whoever wins, wins. I'm not wishing any ill will on any other person, whether Republican or Democrat, but I'm voting for Trump. See, Sarah? State it, girl. You state it. Sarah's weight loss journey. Say what you believe, and that's okay. It's okay. We can all still be friends, love music and mental health. It can all work. Oh, there's so many comments. And by the way, you can express your political viewpoints, your spiritual viewpoints, your financial viewpoints, your how to raise children viewpoints, marriage viewpoints. You can express a lot of viewpoints and still it not affect your relationships. Should we do more political videos on RT mental breakdown? Nick, you put it out there. Do a poll. Daniel says, my mental health is affected because my lifestyle is affected by the laws and regulations they put into place. But you know what? It's what we live with. I've spent the last 4 years with less money than I did before that. I can be totally honest with y'all in my life. I'm a private business owner, right? So Jill and I have a private practice. We don't work for a company other than our own. I've been around since Obamacare was created, back in 2008. And I can tell you as a private business owner, my financial situation, I'm making the same amount of money, I believe, I made 4 years ago or 8 years ago. But I have less money. I can tell you that 100%. Everything I spend is more. And it's funny you talk about groceries, right? Because in my office, we have water, soft drinks, coffee, candy, snacks, blah, 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 because I like to treat people. Do you know that the cost of soft drinks, like a can of a soft drink, used to be, it was about 30 cents or so a can, because at Sam's you buy them in bulk, right? A case at a time or something like that, a couple cases, something like that, in bulk. So I'm trying to do the math. It was about 30 cents a can, which was like $12 for a big pack of Cokes. Well, now it's 50 cents a can. That's one little example in my practice, like of what candy and what coffee, the coffee pods, the K-cups that I've bought used to be 50 to 60 cents a K-cup. Now they're close to $1 when I buy like Starbucks K-cups. If I really get it cheap, it's 75 cents. So it's gone up, 50% plus, maybe more. So that's what I can tell you. And Daniel, even if it's that, it can upset you, but you don't have to tell other people they're bad because they don't believe the same thing. They might say mine's not affected. Gosh, there's so many comments, y'all. I'm zooming ahead. If you made a comment you want me to see, do it again. David. The dogs, they're eating the dogs. Look, regardless of your viewpoint, that was kind of a funny soundbite, just how it came out so strongly. Um, you know, and I'll say with Trump, like his personality, which is an 8 on the Enneagram scale. I don't know if y'all do Enneagrams at all, but he's an 8 for sure. It's somebody who's unapologetic. It's very strong personality. He wants to, and he's not going to be pushed around. He's not going to be swayed. Okay, so that's not a good or bad thing. I'm being observant. I think Kamala's. Am I saying that right? Everybody gets mad about how the name is said. Kamala is what I'm going to say. I think she's manipulative at her approach. I think in the debate, she said certain things that she was trying to get under his skin. I thought she stared at him the entire time to try to provoke him because her stare is like this mean stepmom. There's something in the stare, and when she does this thing, it's just not necessary. Like it's really not. And so I'm reading body language, right, and personalities. And so I would want both to be able to like have a wall between them. How about if we did that? Not a clear one either. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Kenzie Trump's manipulative, 100%. But that's an 8 on the Enneagram. If you go look at the Enneagram scale, here I am circling around in my room. I'm going to go back outside in a minute. If you look at an 8 on the Enneagram, they are very, very strong-headed. You could say slightly narcissistic, but yeah. Who in politics is not manipulative? Anybody say that to me? Is anybody in politics not manipulative? Because the way they keep their job is through getting voted in. So they have to do something to get voted in. And if mine was about views or subscribers on this channel, and the only way I kept my job was to keep subscribers, I would be saying whatever I could to make you happy. And I wouldn't give you my honest opinion. But I do like reading y'all's opinions. Like, I want to hear what y'all have to say. I can tell you since Musk took over Twitter, how many times I've been called a Jew by MAGA as if it was an insult, which is not appropriate. Can you understand something, though? Just because somebody's a Republican or somebody's a Democrat doesn't mean they're automatically a bad person. Because I'm a Christian, am I automatically a judgmental, mean person? I don't think so. Because if you don't have a faith belief or atheist or agnostic or Muslim or Buddhist or whatever, it's different than me, I don't have an automatic opinion of this is who you are then. It's funny when we talk about Jewish because I grew up in a neighborhood as a Catholic. I was Catholic then, I'm not anymore, but I was then, around all Jewish neighbors, all my friends. We played baseball together, we played at the park together, we went to school together, a large Jewish population, which was just normal to me. I didn't know any different. Like we were just friends, and it was fun. So if y'all can please understand that just saying one, if you said Trump or Kamala, one of them is great and one of them's horrible, you're just wrong. It's just wrong. You can't throw the baby out with the bathwater and say everything about this person is wrong. Either way, I want y'all to be able to hear that. I cannot keep up with these comments. Jackie says Kamala didn't answer direct questions. Only people I condemn are other Christians that condemn others. Yoshi. If we're truly Christian, we shouldn't be condemning people. We should be loving people. And it doesn't mean agreeing with people. Look, I can love you and not agree with what you do or say or how you act or things in life. I can disagree with that, but I'm not going to sit here and trash you for it and put you down for it. I still need to love people. Is Kamala's laughing a nervous reaction? 100%. 100%. We can look at body language. Look, part of what I do for a living is reading body language. I'm not one of these interpreters like, look, she put her hand here or she moved her eyes. You can say looking up to the left is thinking about this, but just body language in general, they've trained her how to stop the laughing, which is actually helpful for her. But the laughter is that's a nervous thing. Yeah. And Trump's nervous thing is when he gets on a tangent and he goes off, and then you'll notice he'll circle back. He'll keep saying the same thing 5 times when he needs to just not say anything. You know, uh, who Trump needs is Dr. Phil. And I'll tell you why. Because Dr. Phil worked with Oprah Winfrey on her case against Texas and the cattle industry way back in the day. Y'all might not remember that. But he worked with her how to testify, how to hold herself, handle herself, how to speak, and that's where she brought him under her wing. And that's how he became who he is today. But he was a trial consultant. He helped people learn how to testify and handle the jury they're getting in front of. He is a perfect one. There are people trained to help you handle that. Kamala's obviously a great debater in terms of she's a lawyer and she's been to law school, and that's what they do is debate. So she's good at that. Oh, I love y'all's comments. I could sit on here all day. By the way, I'm just chilling up here in Vancouver, Washington, in case y'all didn't know. And my wife's at a retreat conference, and she's doing that all day, and I'm hanging out here at the hotel and enjoying my life, talking to y'all. This is so much fun. And this is my view out my window of the hotel. I just love the trees here. Anyway. Questions aren't meant for direct answers. They form them to make the person answer fumble their words. I mean, it depends on who the moderator is, but the moderators are literally supposed to just ask questions. They're not supposed to be judge and jury. They're supposed to just be a moderator. Kind of like I am in group therapy. When I have group therapy and say there's 6 people in the room I'm doing group therapy with, I'm there to facilitate. I'm there to handle the exchange back and forth, stop them when I need to stop, start, hey, a new question. Now we're going to talk about this. I'm there to do that. The minimum wage is raised. People just get fired. A genius. I'm not reading comments specifically. I'm literally just scanning. Close the border. I can say close the border myself, man, because I live down in Texas and we have a lot of people around that's different. Credorish, good to see you. I love seeing y'all's opinion though. Driving my Amazon van. Heather, where are you? Heather? Not now, but I know I've asked before, and if I do, it's my potential dementia setting in. I want my president to stay on topic, even if they don't know all the answers. Maple. That's true. You want somebody to like stay on task, but you get somebody, and I'm a little bit and I'm not diagnosable ADHD, but it's like I think I could get off task pretty easily as well. Loges, you see, if you raise minimum wage, then the inflation will increase. Also, because businesses need to make money, if they are paying you more money, you either need to let people go or raise prices. And that is true. I mean, there's an economic fact here. If I have a company and I have to pay my people, I have a small business, so I just have one person that works underneath me. But if I have to pay her 50% more or something all of a sudden, then I have to raise the rates of my clients to be able to cover that. Otherwise, I'm just spending more. It's kind of like I told Jackie, I don't know how much longer I can keep bringing the snacks, the soft drinks, the coffee, all this stuff into the office because I spend hundreds of dollars a month to just hundreds, literally, for our practice to just have all of the food and the drink in our office. That's not money that's passed on anywhere. It's money that comes from me. It used to be I would spend maybe $100 a month. And that's cool. I'm good with that. But when I spend $300 a month, all of a sudden now, that's $3,600 a year. I have to account for instead of $1,000 a year. That's $2,000 more out of my pocket that I'm eating. So I have to pass that on. And I either need to charge the people in my office more to work there, which I don't want to do, or the rates of the clients go up. So it is a good point. How can I help my mom see past her racist sentiments? Seems like they've gotten worse since I moved away. You can't, I mean, Brooke, honestly, you can't, other than being honest. I want you to be honest. Say how you feel. Say what's important to you. And always iMessages. It's never telling people you need to do this or you need to stop doing that. I've got to keep scrolling. Ladybugs. Now, you know something about this with a restaurant. Running a restaurant with staff plus food costs is wild. It's very wild, and it's getting more wild. It's just expensive. Rent in an office building like I have is expensive. It costs money to run business. Nathan, you buy the best drinks. I do? How do you know that? Like the stream, please. Thanks, Nick. Gender shouldn't be one of your keystone issues. People's identity doesn't hurt anyone. Maple, that's true. That is true. The only time I step in on any outside issues like that is if people are telling me I have to believe something or I have to agree with something, or shoving it in front of my face. I like Kamala more as presidential figure, but I'm Republican, so I guess I'll vote Jesus. That's good, Gregorius. Hey, that's what I told Tony. I vote Jesus every day. Like, it's like I'm going to trust that what needs to happen is going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm not going to turn a blind eye. Like, I still read and try to investigate, but yeah. And I love all these comments. No, small business wouldn't be as burdened if bigger companies paid their fair share. Very true. Hang on, somebody's at the door, I think. Let me just... Okay. Hope this mic is working okay. I'm going to go outside because I think they're coming to clean. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. If you vote for Kamala, you're voting to finish what they started. Are you better off now than 4 years ago? Domingo, that's a good question. Is this mic okay? Somebody tell me. Okay, I've got everything I need. Do you ever do that when you're leaving a hotel room and you constantly check for your key to see if you you have your key to get back in? That's where I am. Spotify. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go, RT family. Thank you. Please like the stream. I appreciate that. And you know what? That's the beauty of voting. If I put two different artist groups, bands on this live stream right now, you know what y'all would do? You would vote. And some of y'all would like one and some of y'all would like the other, right? So it's the same with this. I just want people to understand that there's no great either way, honestly. So if I quit talking, it's because people are on the elevator. God don't use perfect people. Jackie says Trump. Yes. There's nobody on the elevator. Can you tell I'm people averse at this point? Nick, make it so I can put out polls, please. No, Dan, don't let Daniel put out polls. 100% Nick, don't do that. Oh, Matt, good to see you. I can't believe how fast you blew up with followers. You know, we had a great beginning, and now we just love the people we have and the community we have. So please go follow RT Mental Breakdown. That's our other channel. Please, Nick will put the link up. And also Reaction Therapy, The Vault. The Vault is our other channel. I'm going to walk outside now and just roam because I think I'm warm enough now. People need to vote. My city is the only blue part of my state. We always split our electoral votes. Really? I keep forgetting, David. Man, forgive me. I know I'm ignorant. Blue is what and red is what? Is blue Democrat or Republican? It shows you what I get involved with, right? I'd rather help my clients than worry about all this. Gosh, I can't see that very well. Blue is Democrat. Okay. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. And there's a donkey and an elephant, right? Is that right? Red is Trump. Well, I guess red would be Republican. Red rep. Hey, I can remember that. One-eyed. I missed it. I think elephant is Republican. Trying to get my screen to brighten up and see how I'm going to walk here and which way I'm going to walk. Now, there's a Dutch Bros right there. And I was thinking about going over to Dutch Bros and getting a either a shake or a lemonade today. Which would y'all tell me to get? If they're both the same calories, like I was looking it up earlier, and if I got a small shake or a medium lemonade, so the lemonade would be larger, but a medium lemonade and a small shake would be the same, which is like 400 and something calories. I refuse to vote because either way, I'm going to agree with some views and disagree with other views. Logis, you're like, look, my wife Jill, she's like, I don't like voting because it's rigged anyway. It's not going to matter. She's so adamant. Like, she hates people trashing other people. Jill is very much in the, and she does not, she's not biased to anybody when it comes to trashing people. Do not sit here and badmouth other people. Talk about what you're going to do. Talk about what you stand for. Talk about what change you can make. Talk about how you can help me. But do not sit here and put down the other person. She's very strong about that. I hope this mic is still working. Is it still working? Trump, oh gosh, this is, why, is there any way to brighten the screen? Can't read all the comments, and I don't know why. Is it because Do Not Disturb is on? And it's as bright as it will go. Oh, somebody tell me how I brighten the screen. Job was the only righteous one. Jackie, you know what, too? Job even cracked. Job even broke. He was like, bro, I can't take it anymore. I'm getting blisters and family's been killed. Everything's been taken from me. Job even cracked. Like, God, I'm done with you. All of us have our breaking points, right? Do you support LGBTQ? I can't. Don't ask why. TCMGG. I will be very honest with you. I don't talk much about political views. I don't talk much about gender and identity views for one main reason, because I don't know you. I don't know other people. Like, I know the people who are in front of me. And so I think it's a loaded question sometimes when people say, do you support this? Because there's a whole lot that goes into it. I support people who are honest, who are fair, who love people, and who don't throw other people under the bus. And I have seen many people who have lived different lifestyles than I have, who have been the most amazing people I've ever known. And I've seen many people who live different lifestyles than I do, who are horrendous and hurtful and mean, even to me. So I can't say that. I'm not going to stand for something that is all inclusive, like no matter what. You have to, I'm loving people. I'll love people, and I'll appreciate you, and I will try to give what I can to you and be there for you. But I'm not going to say, okay, I support this, therefore do whatever you want, and no matter what, I support you. Because I wouldn't support my son if he was going out here. I am at a street, by the way. It's kind of like that picture Nick said, where am I? Can you find me on a Google map? I'm at Olympia and Will Plain Boulevard. So I'm waiting across the street. And this is slightly scary just because it's a massive street. And I'm going to go see what's over here before I decide if I get a Dutch Bros. Sorry if I'm not seeing all y'all's comments. Oh, there's my light. Oh my gosh. Nobody hit me. Nobody hit me. This is where I'm going. These are cars that are coming. And there's my clock, my countdown clock. I worry sometimes that cars don't care about people. When God spared Trump's life, I knew Trump was the one God has chosen. Well, I do believe God spared Trump's life there. How do you have any other explanation? That should not have gone down that way when you just look at it. I don't know why. I really don't. But we have to, what are these places? See, none of this is where I would go. What is that? What does Cloud 9 mean? And look at these places. Like, are these places Tom would go, y'all? Nails Revival? Gin Massage? How about that massage place? What do you think? Smoke and Vape? Are any of these for Tom? I mean, I think Jill's Retreat is down this road. Cloud 9 Smoke Shop. Probably, it was a price because of the cloud. Smoke Shop. It's all sketch here. I'm just looking for, bro, I'm just looking for a donut shop. Can a brother get a donut shop? Even though I've already had breakfast, I would never pass up a donut. And by the way, when I see grass like this, I'm in heaven. This makes me think of a golf course. The grass here is so perfect. The best would be if I'm walking around and somebody came up and said, you're the reaction therapy guy, and I'm here in Washington. I'm going behind places now just to see what's here. This is a gas station. Why don't you go in the gas station? They got some They don't have weed up here, right? In Washington, you can't get weed, gummies, any of that. You know, y'all know me. I don't know if y'all know me that well, but I've never had weed in my life. I've never had a gummy in my life in terms of that stuff. But do they have them up here? Juice World. Kadosh, what city are you in? I'm in Salem. I'm right now in Vancouver, Washington. Not weed donuts, sir. Sarge, y'all are so funny. I love that. This is a Domino's pizza. Look. So here's Domino's pizza right here. I have literally never seen a Domino's as a restaurant with chairs inside ever in my life. They're always just to go. See, did I go the wrong way, you think? There are just not places suited for me here. And there's no, oh, there is a sidewalk. Okay, I'll go over here. Tell me if the sound is horrible with the traffic, because it's pretty loud. Pizza Moose. There's a moose at a restaurant near our house that I love. And he's a really cool guy. In fact, he said he went to the G59 concert, but I doubt that's you. Weed is fully recreational in Washington. Are you serious? Like, I could go in and get weed? Would that be a great live stream where Tom goes in and buys some weed, but I wouldn't know what to say? Like, what do I say if I want to go buy weed? How do you go in and buy weed? Or am I supposed to even talk about this on a live stream? I would actually probably do it just because I've never done it before. And I love doing things for the first time, but I don't know that I'd smoke it. Just say I want the most potent dabs. I'll donate $50 right now. Daniel, oh my gosh, y'all crack me up. Oh, the title of the stream should have said, A Search for Weed. That's what we should have called it. Trump 2024, Jackie says. Say, let me get some bomb. How do you even say, like, be serious. If I was going to buy some, what would I buy? Now I'm stumbling upon a, I believe it's a Safeway grocery store. Oh, there's a Wendy's, y'all. Ah, Wendy's. That's more like home. Get a Frosty. Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. Mary Stevens. Don't forget it, please. Mom would be like, Tom, you're not buying weed. See, that's the problem, y'all. My mom is in the live stream. That's the issue here. Donations for weed, everybody. However much in donations I get is how much I actually purchase. And you get like $500 in donations and you go, I'd like $500 of some dabs, as David said. That might be a new live stream. Oops. That might be a new live stream possibility. Ask for a pre-roll joint. Vape would be the easiest to get. Which is the least potent? I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Jill would go nuts. Jill would lose her stuff. Ask for a pre-roll. What is a pre-roll? Dabs. Get a Frosty. Better choice. See, my mom is so sweet. Safeway is a Kroger. Okay. Well, we have Kroger where I am. Safeway, they had when I grew up, but they took them out of Texas. New live stream. Nick, confirm. The search for weed. That's the next live stream. I was thinking about coming back this afternoon, but there's no place that says weed around here. Well, there was that vape store. You'll have to clear a weekend for $500 a day. Heather, please tell me again. I haven't been looking at the comments, but I'll look now. Are you the one from the Suicide Boys concert with your son? Oh my gosh, y'all. You are just destroying me here. Eveline, great to see you. Members only live stream. Tom on the search for dabs. Let me get half of Gorilla Glue. What is Gorilla Glue? Oh, it used to be Albertsons. Frosty and weed is an amazing combo. No, I've never seen. Okay, Heather, just checking. And where are you? It was great, Tom. Is this the moose? Is that the same moose? Is that the same moose from the restaurant? That would be funny if it's you. Gorilla Glue? It just doesn't sound healthy, y'all. Hi, Tom. I speak Aramaic. You know what that is? No. Is that from Arabia? Heather B. Michigan. Think of your large family would have to face you if you made bad choice. Mom. I love my mom. The guilt, the Catholic guilt settles in. Think of what you'd have to pay the price for. I have to stop to read all these. Give me top shelf. Jesus language. Some cookies and milk. Green crack. So if I went into a vape store and I said, I'd like some Gorilla Glue, they wouldn't hand me actual Gorilla Glue that you glue things with. They would hand me weed. What does the Bible say about weed? I don't think it does. I don't think so. Pre-party, yes. The pre-party is out, I believe. Nick will tell you that. I'm very impressed, Jamie Lynn. I'm very impressed how y'all are so knowledgeable. God created. Oh my gosh, y'all. Spotify. I'm an undercover agent. I know what you have, and he will show you all the options. Oh. Something about a burning bush. Body is a temple. Your body is a temple. Don't forget that. I'm getting my steps in here. So, only live stream you're going to find where you're going to see a mention of the Bible and in the same sentence. I'm telling you. The Bible just says that your body's a temple and we're not supposed to harm it. It's basically the only thing that goes against smoking. A Black Rock coffee. A Walgreens up here. A lot of people driving around. Man, I wish there was a Krispy Kreme donut. Tony told me today that Krispy Kreme has buy a dozen, get a dozen for 13 cents. We got off the politics. Is that a good thing? Maybe it's good. We got onto weed. That could be a good thing. Looks like a pretty busy road up here. If I get attacked, y'all have to report it because I'm reaching a territory with a lot of different people out of my comfort zone. Yay, drugs, no politics. So the next live stream this afternoon will say Tom's search for weed. Would we get banned? Walgreens sells weed in Vegas. We got you, Tom. How are you gonna, you're just gonna put it out on TikTok? Tom gets attacked. There's nothing here. There's a pizza joint. Can you jaywalk here? Can I just cross the road? Or no? I guess not. Call for an Uber. Tom's road to some crack. I don't want crack. I don't want crack. Do not travel home with it. Ladybugs. Can you imagine me? Like, oh shoot, I forgot to take that out. Don't use the word weed. Okay. No weed. Nathan, no weed. Yes, it's legal. No. Should you? Yes. Is it legal? No. We'll call the cops on you if you go to Voodoo Donuts. Where is it? I would love to go to Voodoo Donuts. I just don't see one. Now I'm at Mill Plain and 136. How much longer should I be on this live stream? Almost an hour now.
Wait.
What's the point of RT music when there's RT Vault? Great question, Kadorish. The point of it is that RT music, the main channel, which is not RT music, we don't have RT music anymore. It's just reaction therapy. That's where all our music's going. That's the most popular mainstream, everything, new music, album stuff, all that. And anything that's probably off Patreon or not a mainstream popular music will go to the vault. So we can put a lot more music out on YouTube. Because, as you know, when we put any kind of music out, if it's not very popular music, which I love putting music I like out, not so much the popularity, then it brings the algorithm down and then it's sending it to as many people. So now we can have two channels, one of which has a vault of a ton of different music, all different kinds, or older music, and then one that has in. So eventually stuff from Patreon moves over to the vault. That's how it works. Like I need to sit down for a minute. Next live stream, GoFundMe for Tom's bail. There you go, Heather. In case I get busted for jaywalking, which I didn't do. There's a Round Table Pizza. There's Bubbly Paws. Bubbly Paws. There's just nothing. Normally in Houston, there'd be like a donut shop. Toy store. I mean, I'll walk to the end of this and then I'll head the other way. This, I think, proves the point that in Washington it's easier to buy drugs than buying a donut. There you go. See? Spotify, you're 100% correct. It's easier to buy drugs. That's what's frustrating. Jaywalk, you criminal. How long are you in Washington? I think I'm an hour drive from Portland. Good George. We're here till, I think we leave Sunday, actually. Just kind of roaming here. Round Table Pizza, yeah. Is it good? It's mid. Yeah, I don't want that. We went to an Italian place last night that was very good. Great salad, great pizza, and then ice cream after. Let's see. Well, here's a bakery. Here's a bakery. How legit does this look? Y'all tell me. I'm starting to whisper, which I probably shouldn't do. It says, okay, this is my confusion on bakery. I guess it does breakfast and lunch. Cakes, espresso, bar, pastries, deli, soup, salads, sandwich. Here's my problem with the bakery. Is if I can't see in, I'm concerned. Look at this lady, she has a mannequin. She's reeling in. Oh my gosh, Popcorn Cove. So it's a bakery that has pastries, but I don't see donuts. I mean, I could get a croissant, I guess, or a, what do you call those? Now I'm kind of stuck. There we go. We've got martial arts, Hero Sandwich Shop, Thai Cuisine, 360 Smoke, again. Seize the Bagel. Seize the Bagel. What is that? Oh man, there's a McDonald's up there. Now we're getting back to mainstream living. A McDonald's. But still no donut. Is that a woman pushing a baby in the alley? Haven't seen that. No, it was a lady with a dang cart. She had this dolly, and it was a mannequin dressed up as a person with a hat on and like handcuffed or something. And she was pushing it into the alley. I don't know where she was going with it, but I know better than to ask. I'm having a head on a swivel here. Vancouver, Washington. Try the 360 smoke later. They're definitely gonna change. Would y'all, seriously, y'all, RT people, would y'all just walk into the 360 smoke? And what would you say? How you doing? Can I have a sample? Would y'all? Oh man. Some questions better left unanswered. Give me some green. Like, see, y'all are cool. Y'all would walk in and say, give me some green. I would walk in and I would be like, is this where I can buy something to smoke or some weed or some gummies? And they'd be like, how about this guy with the American flag hanging out the car? And there's some kind of bird or animal inside. Chase Bank. All right, y'all. Have I been on this way too long? Is it time to go? First thing you have to do is give them your ID. Heather, seriously, at my age, I'd have to give them my ID? I'm 55. Favorite song from Pre-Party? Neither one of them. I like them both, but they just were the old raunchier Juice, which is okay. I'm okay with that, but it's not, it's hard to listen to with me, right? I love Juice and his voice, but it's like, it'd be like my son wanting to be in Hollywood one day, and Tony be an actor. And then he gets in Hollywood and that car was sus right there. Like, listen to that car. He gets in Hollywood and but he's in like these raunchy nude sex scenes. Is that bad to say, Tony? I'd be like, gosh, I love your acting, but come on, I can't, Juice. Tom needs to stay alive so we can make sure he gets back. I know. When I stay on, I just keep walking this direction in front of the McDonald's here. What if I walk through? What if I walk through a McDonald's drive-through instead of driving? And I just walk through. Would they take my order? Be curious. How many stops are you trying to hit? Oh, look up Mr. Maple Donuts on maps. Should be close. Ty, man, how are you finding me? That's pretty cool. I can't look it up now because I'm on with y'all. That would be rude. I don't want to do that. Getting that cardio. And I didn't even set my walker to do steps. Frowned upon. They'd probably do it. Former fast worker, yes, they will take your order, but then they would mess with my food. Ty, you live near here? That's so funny. You'd be watching. Love to see Ty roll up and be like, hey, it's hotel because I'm like 2 miles away. Okay, I think we reached the end of the line because McDonald's here, office buildings here. There's some stuff way down there, but I can't tell. This looks like some kind of a convention center or something. And then there's people getting their food from McDonald's here. Planet Earth. Weekend. You're here too? Oh my gosh. RT meetup. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Now, what is all this? Y'all, there's toothpaste. I'm actually out of toothpaste at the hotel. And there's some scope. And there's a razor with some socks. Y'all, I'm officially nervous. How do you have socks, a razor, toothpaste, scope? I mean, at least it's hygienic, but it's just sitting on the ground. I could slam some McDonald's breakfast though. A hash brown and a sausage biscuit. Maybe pancakes. Never saw Mr. Maple Donut. That's someone running out of the store with stolen merch. That's too funny. Oh, y'all. Running in and stealing stuff. Okay, I'm walking down the main road here, trying to go back. I don't even know how far it is. I should have set my watch. Okay, I just set my watch to track it on the way back to see how far it was. So should we get off now? You like? I'll go to Hardee's and eat. As a liberal state, did you expect anything more from trash, homeless, and dirty streets? You know, I'll tell you what though, that's not the cleanest Baskin Robbins I've ever seen in my life. And this whole area looks very clean. Like the parking lot, the roads are very nice here. Hey Blue, good to see you. I can't tell if this is the colors changing on the trees or not yet, because it's only September. I feel like somebody's just going to come up from behind me any minute. Look, I'll do it like this in case y'all see somebody following me. What's up, Dylan? Good to see you. Shorn. I got to keep this up all the way till I get back. Man, that's a walk down there. I came a lot further than I thought. I'm alive till you get back. You never know. You never know. Somebody could be watching me and following me right now, but who would want me? Like, who would literally bother coming up to me or want anything to do with me? See, here's the other side of that bakery. Up here, bakery and deli. It looks really good. Maybe I should go in and get a Danish. There's a person standing there picking up rocks or something. I'm not sure what's going on there. I should be worried about that. Here we go. What is kratom? Oh, kratom's that stuff. Oh, kratom's that stuff that's pretty addictive, right? I'm watching you, scary. Oh, there's the mannequin, y'all. It looks like a person. Look, right here. That's the lady wheeling out the mannequin who's holding the sign, and it made me look totally like there is a person staring at me right now. This is freaking me out. Kratom's big. I heard kratom can be rough on people. See, a really nice bus. Very. I can't figure out why this person is collecting things. don't know what it, there must be something on the ground. Like in Texas, we'd be looking for pecans to pick up. Herbal pain pill. Y'all are so knowledgeable. Yeah, here's the person. Popcorn. That's really cool. I like that. See? That's me and my friend. Favorite X song? I don't know. Train Food was pretty good, but it's just right off the top of my head. Yeah, Kratom I've heard, can be pretty addictive. You're sober. Congrats, Dominic. Very happy, very proud. Looking at all the signs of all the places here. She was a cute mannequin. Very friendly looking. The Eclipse. Same. Thought that was a person too. I did. I thought it was too. Jamie Lynn, 1 year. Number one. And congrats on that. That's not an easy feat. It's actually the hardest feat, to be honest with you, recovery is that first year. I mean, I know it's first day, first month, all that stuff, but the first year, to get that full year and be really solid is impressive. How to laugh, Trump 2024. Let's get back to politics, y'all. Come on, Trump or Kamala. We could talk about that all day long. Everybody's putting their, oh boy, I got to see if I can get across this street in time without getting hit. I'm going to run just a little bit. Tom Stevens, 2024. David, that's so kind of you. But I would never want the job of a president in my life. A lot more people here. Run, Tom. No way, man. Too sketchy of a past for me. I don't want my past drug up. Trump, simply because things were cheaper with him. I said that earlier, y'all. As a business owner, as a small business owner, I will tell you, I know for a fact I make the same or maybe a little less now. I think it's pretty much the same though. It's pretty much the same as I did back in, let's say, 2018. And I have less because I'm spending so much more. The dogs, they're eating the dogs. That's a soundbite I can't get out of my head. You know what? I'll bet Safeway has donuts, but those are grocery store donuts, so I'm not sure. Pika Warps are grocery store donuts, actual donuts. The dogs, the cats, they're eating them. Just the way he said it out of the blue, I was like, oh my gosh. Kamala, Dom says Kamala. It's not Kamala, or is it Kamala? I'm so sorry. I cannot. It's like people call me Steve or Steven, even though my first name's Tom. They're real donuts. The dough comes in shape, but they are baked in stores. So maybe Safeway would have some good donuts. Who knows? All right, y'all. I think I'm almost back. Look, there's my place. Still a walk, but I'm almost there. I just want y'all to understand when it comes to politics, elections, try really hard not to destroy relationships because of it. Like, I wouldn't want to think less of you because of what you believe, and I wouldn't want to, I mean, what I believe is different than what I do. And if I said I believe in Kamala or I said I believe in Trump, I wouldn't want your opinion automatically to be more negative or positive because of either one. I want you to say, what kind of friend, father, husband, whatever is Tom? To love everybody. You're right, Nathan. It's a long walk. Yeah, I can't believe, honestly, in debates, both of them say the things they do. I'm not kidding. I'm shocked at some of the things that people will say in a debate. And you know what? What I hate about politics is they say things to get votes. And that doesn't mean all is bad. There's plenty of good in there, but I just don't want you saying something just to get a vote. I want you to say something because you believe it and you're going to do it. But it is important. It's a part of our country. It's what we're going through right now. I think I get a little fed up with people who are so one-sided, especially when you see social media. And a lot of these people who are on one side or the other are stirring up the pot and like talking bad about the other side and putting people down. You know what they're doing it? To get views. They're getting you to watch. It happens all the time. That's why I was wondering with with Scrim changing that verse in his song, Lucifer verse, what people would think. And it seems like overwhelmingly people are supportive. His beliefs. I support that. I mean, you should be convicted in what you believe in, while not thinking if everybody believed the same thing, what would our world be like? Be a little scary, because then you couldn't have your own independent viewpoint. Suicide Boy Therapist. I love that. Cole, I'm doing good today. Thank you. Rod Wave for president. Hey, somebody was telling me last night Rod Wave was going to drop, but I don't think he did. That's a good thing. I want him to wait until Monday when I get home. So I do wonder on this channel if I did more political videos, not on this channel because this is music, but on RT Mental Breakdown, if I did political videos, if it would instantly change people's opinion. Because my faith automatically dictates my belief system, right? So I'm not arguing you should have, oh, here we go. Somebody's coming for me. Somebody is coming for me, y'all. No, okay, good. Thought they were coming for me. Do I dare just, like, I'm at my hotel, do I dare just go walking down that way now? No, we got to end this stream. This has been a super long stream, y'all. We're back to cloud 9. That looks so suspect. I'm not about to go in there. But I do wonder if I express my viewpoints, which obviously follow my faith, if people would be like, well, you suck now. Like, you're a terrible person now. Because they don't think I'm a terrible person. And in the end, my faith could be wrong, right? When I say I believe in God and I believe in Jesus and I believe in heaven, end of the world, End of everything. What if I'm wrong? I'm wrong. What if you're right? You're right. What if you're wrong? I mean, it's like we don't know anything 100% for sure. But if you told me this is who you're voting for and it wasn't my person, I don't think I'm going to stop talking to you. I don't think I'm going to think differently of you. Uh-oh, David, I'm the first religious man to say what? That's scaring me. What did I say? Was it bad? Cloud 999. What is it, a mattress? Y'all, I got to go to Dutch Bros. Should I, is it too early to get a shake at Dutch Bros or a lemonade? Y'all tell me, frosted lemonade or a blended lemonade, I think they call it, looks good, or a strawberry shake. The shake just sounds very filling to me. Lemonade or a shake? Wait, David, what did I say? I missed that. You could be wrong about God. I'm the first one, seriously, you've ever heard say that? Because, man, I believe in that. Like, I believe in what I do. I'm convicted. I know what I believe. And I'm 100% believing in it. But it's the reason I say, when I die, if I'm wrong, worst case scenario, I had a faith belief that had me be the best person I could be. If I'm right, I'm in the right place. I had the right belief. But the flip side, if I don't believe and I don't have faith, I don't believe in God, and I'm right, I go into the ground. And this existence is futile for me. It's useless. It's worthless other than me just dying day by day and being nothing. If I'm wrong, I don't believe in God and I'm wrong, I'm in trouble at the end of the time. And that's different than people who are either ignorant to it or just haven't looked into it or haven't studied or been exposed to it. It's more so for people who are like, that doesn't exist, that's not true. It would, Tom, half and half. A lot of people these days, especially with the internet, only enjoy content that feeds their beliefs. And also, your content keeps, that was 0.57 miles. Your content also keeps feeding you the same stuff. Refreshing. Thanks, David. I've always seen it as, I'd rather be right and go to heaven, because if I'm wrong, I end up in the dirt. In the dirt, get a lemonade. Okay, Killer says lemonade. Don't like fruits, I like chocolate. You crack me up. Oh, most are, I'm right, you're wrong. God is fictional. You know the hard part about this Dutch Bros? It doesn't have online ordering, so I got to go there and order it. God is fictional, but here's Atheist. Hey, great name, though. I mean, your name is your belief. God is fictional, bud. You a therapist, you should know that. Like in therapy school, we're taught God is fictional. That's so bad. Like, that's not true. Like, there are even like Christian universities that have pastoral counselors, and my wife is at a conference retreat right now with one of the leaders in kind of brain research and development and spirituality and the connection between the spiritual and the brain. And you know what they talked about yesterday? Your spirituality, your faith. And if you have none, you actually have some. You just haven't tapped into it. Higher power, 12-step. Y'all heard of 12-step programs? Like Atheists, come on. 12-step program, higher power? Or maybe you're just attacking my God, like the God I have, which you might not know about, honestly. You're assuming my God is this certain thing. But as a therapist, I should know God doesn't exist. What happens when a client comes in that has a belief in God? Do I say, you know God's fictional, right? So we need to get that out of the way first. I'm going to end my workout. Atheist, I could have all kinds of good conversation with you. I appreciate you being honest with your name and putting it out there. But you proved my point that you are trying to tell me what I should believe. Does everybody get that? This is the problem in our society. You are telling me, hey, Tom, you got it wrong. God is fictional. You should know that by now. By the way, shame on you. That's the Kamala. I'm speaking. I'm speaking. I don't like people shaking their fingers at me, as you can tell, especially without knowing me. You got to know me first. I didn't even read all the other comments. Good old atheist, but welcome. I appreciate you being here. Man, God's given me a great life, atheist. I'm telling you. You know how I know that? Because there's a long time I walked away from God and did exactly as you said. I lived exactly as you said. And you know what? My life got worse. So I want you to know, the minute I surrendered, the minute I was powerless and I let it all go, boom, things got better. And things have stayed better. It's a good ride, man. It's like Scrim says about 12-step programs, man. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Maybe I'll see you in AA one day. David, I say atheists prove he doesn't exist, and I ask God to prove he does exist. Well, you know what, David? That's not possible. It's literally not possible. That's why they call it faith. Faith is a belief in something you can't prove exists. But I know in my own heart, he does. You know why? Because, like I said, I've screwed up so many things in my life on my own with my decisions. And I have the life I do today, and I get to know y'all and spend time with y'all and have the practice I do and the family I do and the marriage I do. There's got to be God. There's got to be. That can't be accidental. They have the best buses here. Very clean. This Duck Bros is very crowded right now. But this weather is just dreamland for me. So I would not stand here and say, I mean, I can talk about the Bible, I can talk about history because there's so much put in there with it, but that's not me giving you physical proof. It's almost like me saying, prove to me that King or that Caesar existed. You have history, you have stories, you have sculptures, but you weren't there to see it. Same, and God brought me back, picked me up, and turned me around and placed my feet on the solid ground. Jamie Lynn, that's pretty well said. That's honestly really well said. It's just that by songs on your mind. I know you must enjoy all of them. Heavy is the crown, so it's seed to the cross. Just wondering which you have on yours. It's just to kill yourself, part 5. But I love so much of what they do. I've been seeing so many videos of the Ruby leveled up. I'm determined to learn that whole verse because I see these people doing those videos. Ruby leveled up. Ruby up, and people are seeing me wave my hands around here on this road. Probably like, who is that guy? Stone. If everyone followed the teachings of Jesus, this country wouldn't be in the hole it's in. And I'll tell you this, if everyone was just kind, respectful, courteous, caring people, we'd be better. Just be respectful, be kind. Does anybody own a truck like that? Because that was loud. But how can you be wrong about the existence of God if it's all down to faith? Well, that's a load. I don't know what that question even means, David. You're over my head. You're too smart for me. I don't feel like I'm wrong. I think that's what I want people to know. I don't feel like I'm wrong, but I am not here to impose on you and to say, hey, Dave, let's use David. David, I'm right. You need to know that. Like, I'm not one of those people that does that. Now, if we were in a conversation and you were like, I'm really stuck, Tom, and I don't know, and like, talk to me more about this, then I would tell you my own experience. Because 12-step programs will tell you to share your experience, strength, and hope. It's about your life, the experience you have, the strength you've gained, and the hope you have. pole is leaning for some reason. It's kind of weird. So I don't feel like I'm wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna. Oops, sorry. I'm not gonna tell you. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I am. Like, I believe wholeheartedly in what I believe. I just am not here to tell you, and you should believe it too, or you're not right. You're a wrong person. I don't think I can go into this Dutch Bros and just order. Maybe I can. Love your comments, y'all. I'm having to fast forward. If I need to read a comment, do it again. Nick says, I mean, there is, but okay. I don't know what that means, Nick. Every atheist was once a Christian. Remember that? That's not true. It's actually not true, atheist. Some of the statements you're making are not actually factually correct at all. 100%. I know plenty of people who have never been Christian. By the way, what about the Muslims, Buddhists, Jewish people? They were never Christian. I mean, maybe some of them have converted, but atheists, that's way off, man. I mean, at least be fair. Isn't it funny how we went from Trump or Kamala to religion? No, but in the middle we went to weed for Tom. I think we should maybe go back to weed. There's an ancient graffiti in Rome mocking Jesus. Homie existed. Twice as nice. Man, let me tell you, go to Rome. Yeah, that was, I want to move there. Y'all know I want to retire in Italy. Rome taught me a lot. There's so much history there. And you know what's crazy in Italy is, and in Europe, but in Italy, they don't destroy their history, man. They leave it. And here is actually a circular dead squirrel. And that's really kind of gross. Tom, thank you for the live. I have to finish cleaning and get showered. Okay, Jamie Lynn, thank you for being here. I got to get off, y'all. Or do I order this thing while I'm still on live? It's been 92 minutes, y'all. This is the longest live in the history of life. What do we wait till we do our 500,000 subscriber 24-hour live stream? Thank you, the Snapping Turtle. Appreciate you very much. I think we should empower Christians and atheists to be whatever they are as long as they're happy. Well, and good and kind. What is pregnancy? Nathan just says pregnancy. Now, right next to it, 7-Eleven. Don't tell me I need a car to order here. Do you notice how I get quiet when I get around uncomfortable situations? Oh, I can order here maybe. Okay, so do I get a lemonade or a shake? I only saw lemonade. Valerie, I love Melanie Martinez, 100%. I'm not sure if Melanie believes in God, but I think she'd be nice to me. What do we do if we're both Christian and unhappy? Pray, and keep talking about it. Rubber coffee. This is the place they have the muffin tops, I think. Tony got me once. There should be a window. There is a window right there. I just got to figure out what I want before. Yes, I love Melanie Martinez. Lemonade sounds good. Okay, let's do lemonade then. Thanks, Heather. Thank you for being here and talking. Like, that's what's fun. Favorite Melanie Martinez song? I think it's that Pacify Me thing. Okay. Let's look at that lemonade then. It's the I think it's a blended one. Yes. I think it's this one. The blended lemonade.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. Thank you.
You just a minute, all right?
That's totally cool. Hi. Yeah, he said just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm enjoying it. Awkward. Hi.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right, what can I get you?
So much. A lot of busy today.
I don't find it.
I'm fine. A blended strawberry lemonade.
Strawberry lemonade. What
Yeah.
size?
I think a medium.
You can get a 16 ounce, or sorry, 24 ounce.
That's good. And then, is the boba good
Boba.
to add that?
Oh, the strawberry boba. Yes. So that's it's an extra $1 for
Yeah,
that. Is
that's
that
fine.
okay?
Totally fine. Yeah.
Perfect. Anything else for you today?
I think that's it.
All right. We're looking at 620. Did you have the Dutch Bros app at all?
I do.
Yes.
Do I open that up? Okay.
Did you want to do that? You have a set preferred tip as $2. Is that okay? Did you want to do that?
Let me do cash. Can I do that instead?
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm gonna give you 5. So
No, you're all good. Perfect. We got. Is that tap on there?
it is. Yes.
Sweet. All right. Thank you, sir. You can just put it right in
Are
there.
you sure?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna come by and swipe it?
Oh yeah, no. We had. It used to be a big open.
It looked
box, but
like-
Now we got these.
Okay,
and a
good.
box, so. Perfect. Here's a boba straw for you.
You'll be watching for it.
Huh?
You'll be watching the box
Oh
today.
yeah, for sure. Perfect, man. We'll get that out to you. In a
Okay,
couple
thank
minutes,
you
all right?
so much.
Of course.
Now y'all get to see how awkward I am ordering things. What did y'all see? That's what I want to know. Oh my gosh. Yes, I like powder. Y'all be nice. Don't be taking things from me. Well, I guess I'll have to change my card then. How about that? See? There's always something. Don't worry. I'll make a change. I'll make it work. We don't have his billing address. That's the truth. Pig orbs. People can steal things from anywhere, man. Anywhere. I'm amazed at our society today. I really am. Okay. 3 more minutes. We're about to hit 100 minutes. This has been like way too long of a time. Way too long. Mari, you saw us at the San Antonio show? Yeah, we're from Houston. We live in Houston.
Here's that lemonade for you, man.
Thank you so much.
Of course. You have a good rest of your
Okay,
day.
you too. Okay, here it is. That's what I have. Right there. It is now in my hands. But I have to figure out how to get back. I think I gotta go this way. I loved Melanie from the first time I listened to her. This was actually an excellent choice. You know why? Because it's like an icy almost. Perfect. Boba strawberry blended lemonade. I don't really go out and buy drinks, honestly, that much. So it's more of a treat for me. I don't do it a whole lot. I wonder what this place is. I haven't seen what this is. It's very good. The bobas, they're a little, like, they're small. There's a dog place over there. They're small, but they're good. They're kind of on top, and normally I thought bobas were on the bottom. But it's good. I don't normally drink boba, to be totally honest with you. All right, y'all. I'm getting back to my place. Appreciate y'all more than you know, 100%. And should I live stream this afternoon or just call it a day and just enjoy the rest of the day and alleviate y'all from this misery? Just kidding. Should I live stream this afternoon? I told Jill I might take a nap. Kind of feel like a nap. Figure out how to get back to this hotel. Thank you, Catherine. Love you too. Appreciate you so much. Enjoy my life. I am enjoying it. This is so much fun. It is so much fun. I'm normally working today, and we work so much and hard when we work that not having work for a Thursday and a Friday, incredible. Like, this is like a vacation. Well, it is a vacation. Eminem's music. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Thanks, Killer. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. I am back home. I appreciate y'all more than you know. Might see you this afternoon. I got to talk to Nick now because we got to figure out reactions and what we're going to do next, okay? So we'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy. Enjoy your